Drive whose connection to Australian folklore and mythology. You might think that the Doctor, the iconic time-traveling alien from the British sci-fi series Doctor Who, has no connection to Australian folklore and mythology. But as we delve into the rich cultural heritage of the land down under, we find that the Doctor's adventures have a surprising number of parallels with the country's ancient stories. One of the most striking similarities is the concept of the Dreamtime, a central tenet of Australian Aboriginal mythology. The Dreamtime is a complex network of stories, songs, and dances that explain the creation of the world and the laws that govern it. Similarly, the Doctor's time-traveling exploits often take him to alternate realities and parallel universes, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. In Australian folklore, the rainbow serpent is a powerful and ancient being that created the world and all living things. This serpent is often depicted as a symbol of fertility, renewal, and transformation. Meanwhile, the Doctor's TARDIS, a time machine that looks like a blue police box on the outside but is much larger on the inside, can be seen as a metaphor for the transformative power of the rainbow serpent. Both the TARDIS and the rainbow serpent have the ability to transcend the boundaries of space and time, taking their users on a journey of discovery and growth. Another fascinating connection can be found in the figure of the Yowie, a mysterious, ape-like creature said to roam the Australian outback. The Yowie is often associated with the Dreamtime and is believed to possess supernatural powers. Similarly, the Doctor's arch-nemesis, the Weeping Angels, are a species of alien that can only move when no one is looking at them. Like the Yowie, the Weeping Angels are creatures of the shadows, existing in a realm that is both familiar and yet utterly alien. Finally, the concept of the walkabout, a rite of passage in which young Aboriginal men would venture into the wilderness alone to find their place in the world, has a striking parallel in the Doctor's own journey. As a Time Lord, the Doctor is constantly forced to navigate the complexities of time and space, often finding himself alone and adrift in the vast expanse of the universe. Like the walkabout, the Doctor's travels are a journey of self-discovery, as he grapples with the consequences of his actions and the weight of his responsibilities. As we explore the connections between Doctor Who and Australian folklore and mythology, we find that the boundaries between science fiction and fantasy begin to blur. The Doctor's adventures, it turns out, are not just about saving the universe from alien threats, but also about exploring the deeper mysteries of the human experience. And in the process, we discover that the stories of the past, whether they be from the Dreamtime or the TARDIS, are still very much alive and relevant today.